Welcome, welcome. Alright, looks like we're good. Oh my god, my webcam is so washed out right now. Alright, welcome to the series of Iron Man All the Fire Emblem games. Today we are, of course, starting Radiant Dawn because we just finished Path of Radiance. I might actually adjust this really quick. Now, as far as the way the game looks... Oops, not what I wanted. I'm still kind of taking around. I'm a little late today, actually, because I forgot that I needed to find a save. What do I want? I think I want this. Yeah. Okay, let me do this. Oops. Make this look a little bit nicer. How does that look? Almost nice, maybe? Question mark? Okay, and then I can make this a little bit bigger, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, I'll probably tinker around with the way it looks, because it looks a little bit different. Oh, it's covering the... Let me move the chat a little bit. Hello, Matt. I'll make the chat a little bit smaller. Yeah, maybe that'll be good. I'm gonna tinker around probably with the way it looks quite a bit. That's a good point, Seafair. I should do that. I did change the title, but I did not change the game we're playing. That is a good point. Choose a category. Radiant Dawn. Wait, no, is there just a game called Radiant Dawn? That's not Fire Emblem. Hold on. Fire Emblem Radiant. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, perfect. You're absolutely glowing. I know. This is probably not the best lighting that I could possibly have. I just kind of opened my window here. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. Maybe that's a little bit better. Does that look any... looks a little bit better. No, wait, that looks the same. I didn't change anything. Here, let's just do this. Alright, hopefully this isn't too dark now. Oh, that looks pretty good. I thought that was gonna look way worse. Okay, that actually looks pretty nice. You are the Radiant Dawn trademark. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good though. Yeah, I'm slightly late today because I actually forgot to... So for one thing, I had to find a ROM that worked, and then I had to in order to play hard on this, which I did remember, it just took me a while to actually do it. You have to either clear it yourself or you have to get a ROM that's already cleared the game, because otherwise you can't start on hard. So it took me a little while to figure out how to do that, but we got there. Oh, also there's cutscenes. I guess there was cutscenes in the last one, but there's cutscenes in this game, so that's exciting. There's more than there were in the last game, I think. Oh, just knocked over that.
Not yet, sir.
Find anything?
Someone's gotta be here. Keep looking.
Someone's gotta be here. Your cutscenes in English, that's true. I forgot, yeah, that's right, the last game they were all in Japanese. I don't have to do the voice acting for the,
Don't cry. If they hear you, you'll give us away.
If they hear you, you'll give us away.
Who's there?
Is it the Dawn Brigade? The Dawn Brigade? Who's there?
Is it the Dawn Brigade?
Is it the Dawn Brigade?
It was just a bird.
It's just a bird. Oh, Micaiah kind of sucks.
Didn't see you?
These are not the burbs you're looking for. I mean, spoiler alert, that bird is the goddess of chaos, so, you know. Maybe they should be looking for the bird.
Without her, the Dawn Brigade is nothing.
The Dawn Brigade is nothing.
Going to love this.
Sir,
Listen up, lass. If you don't want to get hurt, don't struggle.
Listen up, lass. Oh shit. My goat. Soldiers kind of suck. They all just lost to Soth kicking.
Got you now.
My eyes!
Good job, Micaiah. Let's go.
Right. You know.
Good job, Micaiah. Let's go. Professor, no match for me. Yeah, I'd say this cutscene's bullshit, but so this is a bit of a beast in the early game here. So, although it is funny that all he did in that cutscene, other than like slit the first guy's throat or whatever, he just kicked him. Something must have happened to him. Don't worry, he'll be here. Hey, I have an idea, Micaiah. Why don't you use your foresight to see when Leonardo will arrive? Edward, you know that's not how it works. I foresee some things, but I don't get to choose what I see. I was just teasing. Still, Leonardo's never late. Something must have happened. Help someone, please help us. Bandits are attacking the town. Run away. Who knows what the brutes will do if they catch you. Where's the Imperial Occupation Army this time? How can they keep the peace when they're nowhere to be found? Ooh, the Benyan soldiers? Ha! They don't care a lick about us. We lost the war and they won. We're nothing to them. They're only interested in chasing down the Dawn Brigade. They let the real scoundrels run wild and brutalize us. They're worse than useless. We'll be glad to help you. Just find someplace to hide and leave those bandits to us. And don't worry about us. We happen to be members of that same Dawn Brigade that Benyan troops are so interested in. What, really? You guys are the Dawn Brigade? Wow, my friends and I talk about you all the time. You, but you're just children. Oh, how Dane has fallen. Children, forced to fight and steal for the good of the poor. But we can't fight the rogues, so we'll take you up on that offer. Please be careful. They'll slice clean through you if they can. Got Mega Buff from the Japanese version. Did he? Is he better than he is in the Japanese version? It's interesting. Listen up, you louts. This town is nothing but idiot kids and drooling graybeards. Steal everything you can. Idiot kids and drooling graybeards. Yune, it's dangerous here. Go find somewhere safe for now. Bye-bye, Yune. Let's see levels. Oh, that's way better, yeah. Yeah, he does start level 4. Okay, so a few things to know about Radiant Dawn as opposed to Path of Radiance, and a lot of the other games too. You cannot look at enemy ranges, which isn't that big of a deal. It mostly just forces you to do more legwork on your own to figure out enemy ranges. There is no weapon triangle either. So for example, I mean, Edward does look good fighting this guy, but there is no weapon triangle. What am I doing? Speed, message speed. I want the one that, yeah, has experience too. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, I want that. I don't think that matters. I think that's all I want. Yeah. Okay. Fusroda! Plus 3 levels. Yeah, wow. He's kind of a beast. Or to FE1, yeah. So there's that. There's no weapon triangle. At least unlike FE1, you actually get to look at combat windows. You don't have to just figure everything out on your own. But yeah. So the Dawn Brigade sucks. I've talked about it a lot. Pretty girl like you will fetch a pretty penny for me. Now be a good girl and come to Papa. Yikes. What did you say? That better not have been an insult. You, huh? But I kind of want to try to use Edward, because I've never used Edward before. I think Edward's an okay unit. The problem with Edward is that, well, he is good offensively. He's not the most bulky unit, and you really want bulk on the Dawn Brigade. Also, similar to Path of Radiance, the experience gain in this game is really low. They seem to really like that. Make sure I can double here. I generally like to give Micaiah more experience in this first chapter. I actually like to train Micaiah a bit. 2% crit on Micaiah. I like to train Micaiah a bit just because there's a chapter later where she's sort of alone, and doing that chapter can be a bit sketchy if she doesn't have enough speed to not get doubled. But it takes a lot of investment to get there. Also, we talked about biorhythm a little bit in the previous game. I don't think biorhythm is that effective in Path of Radiance, or at least it doesn't seem to change that much. But in this game, biorhythm is like everything. How much movement do you have? Where is movement? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you can both get there? I don't want too many people to attack Edward. Oh, also Makai has the sacrifice skill, which is kind of interesting. She can use her HP to give it to other people, which is pretty good. I don't think there's anything else too crazy. I mean, we'll talk about stuff as we go. Sure. I should have 9 crit like at all times. It's kind of funny. That's the thing, Seafarer. Like, I'm sure there is a way. Wakaya, Leonardo, how did you find us? A little bird told me. Yours, in fact. Tweet, tweet, tweet. What are you two thinking, taking on these bandits alone? That's beyond reckless. I'm sorry, Leonardo. We couldn't just leave the helpless villagers to these monsters. Please, help us fight them. I mean, I'm not really sure that Leonardo being, like, a part of this really helps. Also, Leonardo has a dragon shield, which is kind of cool. I've always felt like there is almost assuredly a way to do that chapter without putting Makai in any danger, but I was never like, I've never come up with a plan myself, so I usually just train Makaya, because every time I do it, she ends up at least having to see like 1 round of combat, so I usually just train her to the point where she won't get doubled. But if there's a way to do it without her seeing combat, I'd kind of rather not train her, you know, but I never knew a way. Does he get extra levels? Yeah, I guess he comes at level 4. What are we gonna do with the Dragon Shield? I usually give it to Makaya. I think that's a good approach. If I'm serious about Edward, we could give it to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, should be good then. Oh, I could have sacrificed here actually. Let me think about it. Also, I like the battle animations in this game way better than Path of Radiance, so I do turn it off for some specific characters. Like, I really don't like the way that flyers look, but I'll probably keep it on for most units. Leonardo, by the way, even with the extra levels with the big 17 HP, that's pretty awful. Yeah, you can see how much biorhythm affects this. Like, Leonardo was looking at like, or sorry, Edward was looking at like 56%, but this guy's an 81%. We don't even have 100, only an 81, or only a 90 on us. So biorhythm plays a huge role in consistency and percentages and stuff. Sick. Nice. Although actually, so HP strength is great, obviously on a Myrmidon, but Edward actually needs like a little bit of speed. Enemies are, actually, yeah, he doesn't even double this guy. Enemies are pretty darn fast in this game. This is another situation. It's not as extreme as Path of Radiance, where enemies are fast as hell and they're bulky as hell. Especially in the late game, because the power level of your units in this game is so extreme when you get there, but you do need to be fast. A lot of speed goes a long way in this game. Also, one of the reasons that the Dawn Brigade portion of the game is my least favorite and is very annoying is because basically every Dawn Brigade member is a game over condition for a while. Which means, of course, if let's say Leonardo, because I think they're all game over conditions, right? Yeah, any ally dies. It's any ally dies for a while, which is we're gonna back up here. Yeah, Edward's all the way down on biorhythm now, which is not amazing. So normally my Dawn Brigade is pretty straightforward. I like to use Nolan and I like to use Aaron. But I think I want to meme a little bit, so maybe Edward. I know we're talking about Meg. I do kind of want to try to make Meg work. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to try Edward, because Edward is a really fun unit to use, but we'll see. He's getting absolutely shit on right now. Holy crap. But if If I can figure out a way to make it so Makai doesn't get attacked on, what did you say? Was it chapter 1-9? That's going to open up a lot of experience, because part of the problem with my strategy in that regard is giving Makai a bunch of levels takes a lot away from your other units, which is not particularly helpful, because, well, Makai is not a terrible unit. She's not particularly good. No matter the manner of man, the goddess judges with an even hand. You can definitely live if I just 5 defense, 19, yeah, just need to herb. Micaiah does get Thani, and Thani is one of my favorite, who do you think you brats are? The Dawn Brigade? I mean, yes. Thani's one of my favorite, like, tomes in all of Fire Emblem. I love that thing so much. Here we go. No double, but that's okay. Actually, I could have shot with Leonardo, but whatever. This is more experience for her. I could use Leonardo, but I don't want to be, like, too aggressive with meme units. I don't want to use, like, every meme unit, because part of the problem with this game is you split your time with different armies quite a bit. So, oh, what just happened? And because of the low experience gain on hard mode, it's really hard to train a lot of units, especially on the Dawn Brigade. So I don't want to spread my experience too thin. Fantastic, we won. It's just like you said, Micaiah, they were no match for us. Yune, come here. Get over here. There's easy. Oh yeah, yeah, I mean, I feel like most of his attacks were in Wrath that chapter, to be honest. You did it. Thank you so much, we owe you our lives. You there, what are you doing? Stop immediately. Well, look who decided to show up. Benyan soldiers. They certainly took their time, didn't they? We mustn't be caught. Micaiah, Edward, make a break for it. Run. I'm sorry, we have to leave. I know, thank you for all that you've done. Now go, run. My lady, my name's Nico. When I grow up, I want to be just like you guys. Come back sometime. Nico, I'll remember that. Hold it, stop right there. Who are you bellowing at, soldier? General Jared, when did you arrive? Answer my question, maggot. I want to know who you were yelling at and why you did nothing but yell at them. Sorry, sir. We suspect they were from the Dawn Brigade, a band of thieves that targets goods levied from the town. People say they give what they've stolen back to the villagers and strut around acting like heroes. They're said to have a witch among them, a girl called the Silver-Haired Maiden. They say she can heal wounds instantly by laying her hands on any injury. Townspeople treat her like a savior. And what have you been doing about this band of fools? Sir, a few days ago we stormed their hideout. We found a girl much like the Silver-Haired Maiden. We ran the dogs from their den, but they were cunning and cautious, and we lost them. all of our troops got kicked by this weird man with green hair. I see, I'm beginning to understand. How do you mean, sir? I'm beginning to understand exactly how incompetent you all are. Jesus Christ. He just murders that guy. Make the villagers talk. I want to know who these bandits are and where they're hiding. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Failure emblem rancid done. Jesus Christ. I don't care who they are. The more kick they have in them, the more fun for us, don't you think, sir? Precisely. Overseeing this dusty old town is wearing thin. A little fresh game is just what I need. What a great guy. Love Jared. A little bit of bonus experience. I'm curious to actually look at the data on that clear file that they gave me. Oh, there's also voice acting in this game.
Tellius, the year 648,
Early summer.
The northeastern nation of Dayan lost a bloody war with neighboring.
Let me know if this is loud enough, by the way. If everyone can hear it.
Crimea, however, abdicated its right to rule Dayan and passed sovereignty of its former enemy to the powerful Benyan Empire. Dayan's future is now subject to the whims of the Empire. Benyan's occupation forces have gathered all Dayan men of.
It's Enna. Oh, is it not Enna? Is it like Ina or something? I don't remember.
Work is brutal.
I've said this before, but this is one of the best ways to understand how to pronounce stuff. That's the only reason I pronounce Benyan correctly is because of this.
Poverty and starvation as the fields lie fallow. A band of young heroes has escaped the Benyan army to form
Oh, Dawn Brigade.
Free Dayin.
Oh, it's Ina? Is it really?
Stood against Benion's
I'll probably just keep saying Enna, to be honest.
have shouldered
I didn't know it was Ina, though, actually. The
Among
Benyon
them is a
Empire.
young girl named
Rena!
Mikaya, who is said to possess mystical powers. The people of Dayin have come to know her as the Silver-Haired Maiden. They have come to think of her as the savior for whom they had been waiting.
For whom they have been
Benion's
waiting.
forces have tried time and again to capture and silence the Dawn Brigade. However, Mikaya's ability to sense impending danger has thus far
Oh, it's. I think I say Micaiah wrong too,
Empire's grasp.
because I say Micaiah and I think it's Micaiah. And fuck my niece's official pronunciations too. I want to hack the game, but only change him to say fuck my nieces for I don't even know how to actually pronounce it. How should we explain yesterday to Soth and Nolan? It's like you said, we didn't have a choice. We had to save Nico and the townsfolk. But I admit, getting spotted by those Benyon soldiers was unfortunate. Still, I'd do it all over again. The worst part is that they know we're near. They could find this hideout as easily as they found our last one. Oh, is that how you actually say it? Funesis? I'm probably just gonna keep saying fuck my nieces. It's not that far off. If Funesis is right, it's not that far off, actually. I just don't get it. This is our country. Why do we have to live in hiding, like prisoners in our own land? Come on, you know why. We lost the war, and Crimea won. It's not our country anymore. End of story. Except that Crimea walked away after winning, leaving those heartless Benyon dogs to rule our country for the last 3 years. The occupying soldiers march around like they own the place, doing whatever they want, and no one dares stop them. To be fair, Crimea didn't have the resources to rule another country. Hey, so, and Nolan too, welcome back. I'm glad you made it back in one piece. At last, the Dawn Brigade is all present, but you were unusually late. Were you delayed? I think our fame's catching up with us. Benyon patrols are everywhere. It took us a while to avoid them. I've never seen so much Benyon activity in this area before. Is there something we should know? Well, actually, the truth is, You came up had the radiance. Yeah, I remember a lot of different pronunciations for that when we first encountered it. Ah, that's what did it. You had a run-in with the bandits. And Benyon soldiers spotted us as we made our escape. I'm sorry. We only wanted to help. We were careless. Worry about that later. More importantly, Micaiah, were you seen healing anyone with sacrifice? I'm afraid so. Can't allow anyone to know what you can do. Healing without any tomes or stabs is a rare gift, almost unheard of. If anyone saw you doing it, you'd be given away immediately. And I don't know if I could keep you safe. I know, Soth. I know you know, but you keep doing this. But you keep doing it. This place isn't safe anymore. We should leave it once. Correct. But it would have been nice to eat just one meal in peace. Weren't they talking about a rumor? Doesn't everybody already know that she can do that? This way's no good either. Benyon soldiers have every alleyway blocked. A kitten couldn't sneak past them. It looks like this really is the least guarded path then. Even so, it's swarming with soldiers. There are more coming up behind us. We'll be trapped if we don't move quickly. We can't wait for Soth. The stairs by the church lead to the marketplace. We can break through there. I'll go first and secure the way. Micaiah, Leonardo, cover my back. Remember to keep your distance from the enemy. Team up and bring them down one by one. We'll be careful. Leave it to us. Edward, you bring up the rear. Your skills have improved, but you're still new to fighting. Don't rush the enemy. Just focus on surviving their attacks. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, let's start by getting this house. You there, you must be... you didn't say a word. I see the goodwill in your eyes. Take this and go quickly. You've done so much for Dane's poor. It's time we did something in return. I should probably use this dragon shield that I have. Thank you for the vulnerary. Like I said, I usually use it on Micaiah, but I could see using it on Edward. Okay. So you have to be a little bit careful here. I want to say this guy doesn't move. I think... I'm trying to remember. How do I want to do this? Can Nolan take all of this? 8, hold on. 16, 17, 9. Yeah, I think he should be good, right? I just need to not attack. And then How should we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so just go here then. Drinking seal for Jill. That is an option. Captain Asaya? Captain Asaya. Just as you said, a group that appears to be the Dawn Brigade is storming the alley. How generous of them. I'll wipe them out and advertise my exploits to our commanders back home. Oh, okay. We could try to mess around with Jill. Although, I don't know. I'm still not a Jill believer, but, you know. Oh, I don't even double. That's unfortunate. Actually, I should have checked if I get doubled. So you do have to be a little bit careful, especially at the very early game here, because some of these weapons weigh quite a bit. And Nolan's speed is like good, but it's not amazing. So you can get doubled. I don't think that Nolan can get doubled on this chapter other than maybe the boss, but he'll start getting doubled like very quickly, so. Okay, that's a good dodge, because now my vulnerability heals a little more. Although, I don't think this is going to end well for me. You do have a vulnerability. I guess if I go here, that guy won't attack me. There's a time commitment to this chapter. Yeah, 10 turns. I can't do this right because then I die. Yeah, so I guess Edward, I guess I can sacrifice. I mean, why not? Okay. And then just don't attack. Yeah, hopefully we're good. I think Nolan should be fine because I think that guy will attack Edward. Yeah, I guess if Edward crits here, it's bad. If Edward crits here, I could die. But we're not in a wrath, so okay. Good. Nice. Okay, speed's nice. One res is probably not the most valuable thing, but he's showing you Daddy Har. So what is the Dawn Brigade of Har? My problem with Jill is that I just don't really see, like, I'm probably underestimating Jill, but I just don't really see how Jill is that good for the Dawn Brigade, you know? Like, I feel like characters like Nolan are much better investments, but I could be wrong. Hey, Master Bambo, welcome. What's the final of Path of Radiance? I won't reveal what happened then at the in the final chapter. I won't spoil it if you want to watch it. Okay, well that looked pretty good actually. Nolan dodged a bunch of that. Okay, this looks good. Going over Jill. Insanity. Pure insanity. That's a Micaiah level up if I've ever seen one. No HP, no speed. Skill. Okay, can I kill? I want to move up. The nice thing is he dodged that. So this guy doesn't, obviously the boss doesn't move, and I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't move. I think this guy does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe like here. Yeah, maybe like here. And then one can attack me. I can kill here, right? I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I actually just kill. Okay, that's good. Even if mini Har is still a Har, I suppose that's true. I suppose that's accurate. So he uses Aaron. Dude, I love Aaron. Aaron's my boy. Aaron's my boy. Okay, that looks good. Just playing Hades. Oh man, I want to play Hades too. I don't really like roguelikes that much, but Hades 1 I think is the only roguelike I've ever like beaten or like finished. Yeah, I definitely want to play that. Oh, I should have given him the Dragon Shield. I think I'll just Dragon Shield Edward maybe. Sorry, my little dog. Yeah, but that, I mean that's true, but I don't know. To me, oh, I can't kill. Should I think this is actually, because you can kill, right? 11. Yeah, okay. This is probably better. To me, like, well, for one thing, I think Nolan is just much better early on. because he's way more valuable. Like Jill comes and she only has like 24 HP or something. She's like super weak. And like, I guess if you put investment into her, she's okay, but I don't know. I've never really seen it with Jill, but I really want to attack that guy. I think this guy moves. I think this guy might not. How much wood do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I want to get that house, but I also want to heal both these units. Wish I had a hand axe. That'd be cool. I guess just go here and vulnerate. I mean, I don't know if I'd put Nolan over Jill like in a tier list, but I don't know. I just never seen it with Jill. It just doesn't make sense to me. But like, I guess so here's the thing, right? Jill comes at the end of part 1. I have a hard time imagining, well, like you said, you don't need anything once Jill comes in part 1, she's always available next to like Tyranio and Volug and then the Black Knight and Nyla, right? So she's not useful during part 1. I mean, useful and good are two different things, right? She's not that good during part 1. And then in part 2, you're talking about a unit that has like 24 health. And like, I guess I don't remember exactly what her other stats look like, but like you're going to put a lot of investment to get her anywhere. I don't know. I just don't see it. Okay, this should be safe then. Because again, I'm like pretty sure that, I mean, this guy would have moved, right? If he moved, this guy too. Yeah. If they suddenly decide it's time to move, then fuck me, I guess. But now I've heard people talk about sending Jill to the mercenaries, and then you have she has a lot more time to flourish, and then she's insane. But that doesn't make sense to me either. I don't know. I just don't really get it. But I could be wrong. I just don't know how she fits in any better than like, I mean, maybe she's like a good like secondary to Nolan or whatnot, but I don't know. I don't really see it. What is Jill's base defense? Let me look at Jill. Was her gross? That's not what I wanted. Average stats. Okay, where's Jill? Jill has 13 base defense. That's pretty good. That's only going to take you so far with 24 HP though, but she also only has 11 base strength, which means she gets weighed down, I think, by like most axes. 15. I guess this is steel. I don't know. Sure. I actually lost a run on this chapter because I missed, I want to say it was like an 84% or something on the boss. Or maybe it was in the 90s actually, and then Edward died, which is unfortunate. How do you look? Do you double? Man, Edward not getting speed is not great. I do double here 6. So I deal 8. Okay, that's good enough. I need to start chipping away at these guys. I should kill this guy first, so I can just fight the boss. 80. Okay, this was a bad. Remember when I said that I missed an 80 and lost the run here? Okay, we're good. We're good. Those beasts, they do whatever they want in our country. They're even sending our clergy to their awful camps. But I'm helpless. I don't have your strength or courage. This axe, you should have it. Thank yous. Gives you robe and bonus experiencer. I don't know. Now you're talking about like forced investment into a character. I just don't see it. Like that investment can go elsewhere. I feel like you're talking about more efficiency stuff now. Like you can give that investment to like Nolan or even like Micaiah to make stuff way safer. I just don't see it on Jill. I just don't. Like don't get me wrong. If you get Jill, now this is a Micaiah level up. HP, skill, luck, resistance. Now that is a Micaiah level up. Okay, so I don't need to like do this right now. If I heal, I get to survive a crit, so. Nolans and Edwards have always been terrible. I just don't, I guess for me, like when Jill comes, if Jill was recruited earlier maybe, but well, fast little mice you are. How long do you plan on scurrying around in my back alleys? Oh, not my back alleys, just back alleys. All right, we're good. I can actually take another crit. Or one crit, I guess. Is a meta play? I don't know. Oh, wait, what am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Okay, do that. What this can be? I'm in my prime, not so easily. I'm in my prime. I think we get bonus experience, right? I probably just won't. Wait, do you have to escape with everyone? Shit, I can't remember. I'm just gonna escape with everyone. I don't think that's how it works in this game, but I feel like hard mode Radiant Dawn is kind of hardcore, so I'm just gonna make sure. We also get bonus experience if we do this. Okay, let's get out of here. Everybody this way. The return on Nolan, but like, so again, my point is like, I'm not talking about endgame or anything. Like, I guess, so I've never like tried to do this with Jill on hard mode. So again, you know, you guys are probably more experienced with this or watching people do this than I do. But like, the amount of time you get Jill, even if you put tons of investment into her, if you do the same thing with Nolan, you're gonna get the same out of it. And I feel like you have to put less investment into Nolan. And like the flying, there's like no, I mean, it's not that there's no flying utility, right? There's always flying utility, but there's little flying utility. Like the Dawn Brigade part 3 chapters are like all defend chapters, basically. Like, I don't know. You just gave with Micaiah first and everybody dies? Yeah, that would be bad. That'd be bad. They're running to the town center after them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Vin. But I remember this game being like kind of cutthroat, and I have like I have a bad experience with Thracia way back when I lost all my characters and escaped with the Leaf. So just make sure we escape with everybody. Good work. I see the market. If we can blend into the crowd, they'll lose us, and we'll be free and clear. Hey, lady. Nico. They're after you again, aren't they? Are you and your friends all right? Moldy onions! Where the I'll never forget that guy saying moldy onions! Lead the soldiers to us. Go on now. Get yourselves to safety. Quickly, don't dawdle. You must escape. You're our only hope. Thank you so much. Wait, there they go. Catch them. What are you stopping for? Well, you won't get past us. We stand by the Dawn Brigade. That's right. Gotta protect the Dawn Brigade. Wait, something terrible is about to happen. What is it? No, we have to go back. Uh-oh. Are you using Leonardo? I don't plan to use Leonardo. The problem, Clayton, is that I want to meme with a lot of different characters, and I feel like it's tough to use Leonardo. So I don't plan to use him at the moment. What? You're letting this rabble stop you? Ready your bows. No one defies the will of Benyan. Ah! No, Nico! And to be experience starved. Oh, that's 100% true, yeah. Experience is tough to come by in the Dawn Brigade, especially when you get to part 3. That's why you can only train like 1 or 2 units, like a lot. No, how could you shoot a child, you vicious savages? Someone help him quickly, please, this child is dying. Pay heed. This is what happens when you meddle in Benyan affairs of state. Remember it well. I didn't realize that the Benyan affairs of state included murdering children in the street. Don't point your fingers at us. We're just doing our job. If you're upset, blame it on the Dawn Brigade. It made this happen. Don't worry, I got this. It's the girl we're looking for. Call for reinforcements. Surround and arrest every last one of them. What's happening? What does she think she's doing? Hey, you, step away from that child. Best minor introduction ever. Yeah, when he murders a bunch of his own soldiers. What a boss. Meg, Soth, and Micaiah. Now that's a crew. Now that's a crew. Found every last one of them. Yeah, Leonardo has 17 base HP. I just want that to sink in. Although, to be honest, HPs in general in this game are really, like, not that fantastic. It's a miracle. We've seen a miracle today. That was sacrifice. That girl, she must be the silver-haired maiden. Only she possesses sacrifice. Stop right there. After them. We can't let them get away. We still stand by the Dawn Brigade. What is wrong with you people? Did you hear me? Clear path, or you'll end up with like that kid. Nordo has 1 more HP than Lynn. That's true. You sniveling idiots. Why are you just standing there? Give chase now. It's a big plus in Jill's column. Yeah, but don't you need bonus experience for? Isn't that what you just said? You need bonus experience for Jill? I don't know. I'm a Jill hater, I guess. Yes, sir. We would like to, sir, but the townspeople are blocking our way. Oh, I see. The townspeople are blocking your way. You dullards! Just fucking, and then he just fucking kills them. I love this guy. Clean out those dirty ears and listen to me. You are soldiers, and I am your commander. You will follow my orders promptly and without hesitation. Understand, you useless vermin. Now move. Unbelievable. If it's not one thing, it's another. Why am I always stuck leading the buffoons? Also, Jill likes to kill herself on her on the chapter where she's a green unit, so there's already a strike against her in my book. I have seen her kill herself at least 5 times on playthroughs, and it's not fun anytime. Are you awake? Thank goodness. Do you see? This is why I told you not to use sacrifice. We sure showed them in Navasa, huh? I guess we can't go back there, not for a while. You know what would have been really funny and sad is if Jared just came and killed Nico after he got revived by Micaiah. I'm so fond of Navasa. It's where we met. It feels like my only real home. We return someday. And it's entertaining every time. Yeah, it is pretty funny. We will, Micaiah. I know you, and you have a way of getting what you want. Because you're always there to help me get it sewed. We may actually see it on this playthrough. Who knows? Hey, Saves, welcome, welcome. That's why I love Jill. Fucking Jill, man. Freaking Jill, man. Just a quick half mark, and we'll be in Kiska. I'd like to stock up there, but Benyon will be on the lookout for us. Let's steer clear of towns for now, unless we want more trouble. Don't tell me. Oh, what did he say? This means another night sleeping on the cold ground with nothing but bugs to keep us warm. Oh, Edward, it's not that bad. The forest is so beautiful and serene. I'd almost rather be out here. Right, Yune? Tweet, 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 tweet. Excuse me, are you people heading to town by any chance? Our abbot is ill. He needs medicine, but Benyon soldiers are hoarding our provisions in the manor house. The Dawn Brigade, at your service. I'm sure we can help you and your abbot. I guess my argument for that would be like, so after chapter 1-6, like the game is way easier, right? Like the Dawn Brigade eats us up way more. So like if you're saving all your bonus experience, I guess I don't know when you have access to your bonus experience. I don't know. I understand that Nolan is a much worse unit than Jill, but being available way earlier is much better. Well, can we see this playthrough? Well, hopefully beating the game. I don't know, some meme units, some fun. We'll see. Yeah, so I mentioned it before, but the early game of the Dawn Brigade is really frustrating because the game over conditions is just fucking everybody, and yeah, it's not great. So, do you know the layout of the manor? I was here years ago. As I remember, there's a large armory tucked deep inside the building, and if I understand correctly, Benyon soldiers guard valuables they've stolen, from rare objects to necessary supplies in that armory. He's a war crime like a boss. Oh yeah, he killed his own troops, he killed civilians. My man, he is a villain and he wants you to fucking know it. For the Goose chapter? I mean, we can just do big investment on Jill and see what happens if I suppose. But I really want to meme. Although I guess in my mind, training Jill is meming, so but I kinda want to use Meg. Then the medicine will be there too. Are you sure you don't mind? Of course not. Danger is part of our work. Leave everything to us. Your abbot will have his medicine. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Good luck. No, so I would agree with that 100%. Radiant Dawn Iron Man is like the Dawn. Once you get out of the Dawn Brigade, way easier. Yeah, hard. Yeah, part 2 has some quirks to it. But once you get to part 3, yeah, you're set. It reminds me a little bit of Shadow Dragon. I had a lot of runs in Shadow Dragon die before like turn 10 or chapter 10, but then once we got like past chapter 10, I just like finished the whole game. A lot of games are like this, and Radiant Dawn's no exception. Everyone has neutral biorhythm except for Micaiah. All right, I believe this is the point where Nolan can actually get doubled because he gets weighted by 3, which means he has 7 speed. Oh, maybe not. This guy doubles him. Yeah, this guy doubles him. Can I kill this guy? 5 damage. I'm gonna guess no. 8 damage. I mean, my hit isn't very good, right? No. Just stay there. Yeah, just do that. And then the ledges always confuse me. If there's one thing that confuses me about this game, it's the stupid ledges. Let's just do this. Yeah. Okay. Intruders, you say? What with a full battalion station here? The gall and the intrigue. Now listen up, my men. Catch them midstream and fillet them like fish. Fillet them like fish. This guy's bit is he likes fish, apparently. Oh, what is this mark? Oh my god! What is that? Magnanimous? That is a Meg right there. You think we can have a Meg that good? Holy fuck, she's got everything kept. Alendite Meg. That's pretty sick. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I like that. Alendite Meg. That takes care of the locks. Now, I just have to figure out how to get everyone safely up here. Yeah, Ike is also really good. Honestly, basically all of the mercenaries. If all of the Dawn Brigade are dog shit, all of the mercenaries are really good. You can use pretty much whoever you want and be really successful during that portion. They're all really nuts. Oh my god. Nolan and low biorhythm. That's a rough look. So Vin, the one that I know of, and we were just talking about this, is Jill. On the green unit map where Jill, Tyranio, and Zahark are defending that area, I've watched Jill kill herself. Either put herself in a horrible position or literally just attack a mage and kill herself multiple times. So there is that, which always concerns me every time we play it. But I can't think of another. Well, I had to barn die once on the mercenaries on the Great Bridge chapter. Those are the two I can think of. Jill's decent. I don't know. We've been talking about Jill. I'm probably wrong about Jill, but I just don't see it. Who knows? She's one-shotting lions. That's my Meg. That's my goat. That's my goat. Yeah, those are the only two like green units. I don't think there's another thing that I can think of. I don't know. Hi, Soth. Hey, you. How did you get in here? We are the Dawn Brigade. We go where we please. We're here to reclaim what you've stolen from the people of Dan. Hi, Soth. I wonder if I'm strong enough to kill. No, apparently. That's okay. That's what Leonard is here for. My goat. Too generous or forgiving, especially toward a rival or less powerful person. Ah, magnanimous, huh? I did not know that. Choose mercy killing feral ones. It's true. That's true. Yeah, there are some sad feral ones in this game. I think they're only on that one chapter though, right? At least that's good. All right, you can fight that guy. There's no time limit here. So one of the ways you can get some like slight extra experience is if you sacrifice with Micaiah and then heal with Laura. It's just a tiny bit of extra experience. Oh yeah, wait, I didn't think about that. Wait, did you mean tigers? Yeah, there's definitely no lions on that chapter. You definitely never fight a lion. Just back up. That would be fucking terrifying if you had to fight lions. Holy shit. Oh, I double. Oh, hell yeah. You'd think that would be normal for a Myrmidon, but here we are. Here we are now. Entertain. Man, I really wanna try using Jill and see how good she can be, but I also really want to use I just really want to use Meg. I just don't like Jill because I just think she comes too weak. Like I think 24, I know she has good defense, 13 defense is good. I just think 24 HP is really low and her offensive stats aren't that good. I think you need to put like basically immediate investment into her, otherwise she ends up being like pretty useless. She's a good class, don't get me wrong, and maybe she deserves that investment, but I feel like the investment's better given more periodically, like earlier. But I'm not 100% sure exactly when you start to get the investment, so I don't know. Maybe there's a timing where it's smart. I don't know. Radiance was a success, I presume. I don't know if you were watching yesterday. Let's just say yes. Let's just say yes. The Path of Radiance Iron Man definitely ended. Nobody can deny that. Nobody can take that away from us. Now, as far as what you consider a success, no, we didn't. I don't know if you can transfer if you don't beat the game. We didn't transfer because you have to transfer like Japanese version to Japanese version, and I don't think there's like a translation patch you can do. Sir, there are burglars on the loose. Several young men and women have broken into the manor house. Did you say women? What color is their hair? Are they hot? There are two girls. One has bizarre silver-colored hair, and the other, the silver-haired maiden. Very well. I want all soldiers on hand. Capture the girl alive. Do what you will with the others, but bring me that girl. Understand? Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Yeah, Ashnard definitely succeeded. 52 HP is enough. Yeah, why heal your lord more than 52 HP, right? If he has 60. Yeah, slight spoiler for anybody that missed yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. You need an epilogue? Okay. So we couldn't do it anyways. T6? Okay, I'll just kill with Soth if he misses. Which he, of course, did. Yeah, these hit rates, man. God, yuck. What do Nolan's stats look like? I guess Nolan is pretty unimpressive, huh? So I will defend Aaron slightly, because I know we were memeing on Aaron a little bit earlier, and I think it's deserved. I don't think Aaron's an especially strong unit, but I like Aaron because he is one of the only Dawn Brigade members that has extremely consistent, I think it's really consistent HP and defense growths. And like I said, the part 3 of the Dawn Brigade chapters is like all defend chapters basically. So that's why I like him, because from an Iron Man perspective, I feel like he's one of the most consistent units available to the Dawn Brigade. And he doesn't need like that much investment, although he does need a decent amount. I thought there were lions. Yeah, it's just the dragons and the. Can you imagine if they were like summoning lions over and over again? Holy fuck, that would be terrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, sweet. I can't sacrifice. What level's Edward at the moment? Oh, I don't know. We may never know. It's good kill setups. So yeah, your Jagan in this game is Soth, who is actually in Path of Radiance, but is just a really crappy thief. It's weird for a Jagan to be a rogue. I always thought this was kind of cool, and kind of works for the whole like Dawn Brigade thing. Kind of liked him being the. He's a pretty solid unit. He's really good now, obviously, and even in part 3, especially with like a beast killer and stuff, he can still be like fairly useful, but not. Because again, my big thing about. Let me make sure I don't die here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, the fact that the tiles like don't quite line up with the tiles on the floor is like not okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay. I don't think he dies. Why don't you well, actually, I lose if you die, so. You definitely don't get doubled, right? No, and I have 17 health. No, we should be good. Okay. Good. Soldier. Oh yeah, I definitely think like for the end game, but like honestly, none of the Dawn Brigade members on hard mode, because of the lack of like the bonus experience and experience gain and stuff. I think it's hard for anybody to really be good in the end game. But I think Aaron. I mean, you can make investments, but I think Aaron is pretty crappy at that point. But I just like him for part 3 because he has defense. Yeah, I like Aaron because he's one of the only Dawn Brigade members that actually has consistent defense for the part 3 chapters. That's what I was saying. I feel like Micaiah is gonna get one shot. Well, they're gonna double her is the bigger issue. Even if I go here, I think the percentage is probably still too high. Who has my let's do this. Yeah. That's right, I forgot they have support. It's nice that it shows you support in this game. I like that. I guess Leonardo can help me here too. That's why I've never really liked Edward very much, because again, like it's just tough for a unit that's much more offensively inclined to be that useful during part 3. And I feel like in the Dawn Brigade, I'm either worried about part 1 or part 3. That's pretty much it. Or sorry, early. Well, those are the only 2 parts that matter. I mean, like early part 1 or like all of part 3. Are you like, you're not in danger, right? They can't climb up. I mean, maybe they can. If he climbs, he can just climb here, though. I would assume. It's not gonna get doubled. Again, you have to be really careful here, because if you make a mistake, it's not just a unit's life; it's the entire run. I actually probably could have had Nolan go there too if I was a little better with this, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. That's true, Seafair. No, I do a lot. I value bulk a ton, yeah. Especially not in all games, but in a game like this, 100%. Specifically in the Dawn Brigade. When it comes to the mercenaries, a lot less. But the Dawn Brigade, because like I said, the part 3 Dawn Brigade chapters are basically all defend chapters. Now, they don't have to be defend chapters, because they're all like kill enemies chapters. Except the Ike one. So I get what you're saying about efficiency, but for me, they're all defend chapters, basically. So a high defense unit like Aaron is really valuable. But I understand that and I agree with you. I think there is some difference in how we evaluate units there, which I think is okay. But I think it does come from, like I said, like you said, I Iron Man, and you may be looking at it more from an efficiency perspective. How do I want to do this? I mean, this is probably fine. I don't really want Leonardo to get this kill, but... No actual good conversations. At least they show you when it's procking. I do like that. This is probably fine. Is there crit here? Let me just make sure there isn't. Crit of 11. There is 2 crit. I don't love that. Just like lure him out and then I'll have you back up. This is probably unnecessarily risky. Oh well. You're trying to kill boss. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like, get really bad level ups. Yeah, it's just tough, like, because you get like the mercenaries. You can get a bunch of the mercenaries to tier 3 really easily, whereas the at least on hard, unless you're saving bonus experience for like part 4, it's almost impossible to get any of these guys to tier 3, which really kind of sucks. I feel like that's one of the things. There's a lot of things that I'm not a big fan of Iron Manning Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn, and one of the biggest ones is just availability. Like, it's just tough to use those units in the end game, which sucks because you spend all this time training them and then I just gonna have to keep dealing with this 2% crit. I mean, I really shouldn't. You can't help me, right? We'll figure something out. Actually, wait, you should kill these guys. Do you finally have good buy rhythm? You do, Pog. Well, we love to see that. I don't love that hit rate, but sure. And the boss has a slim sword equipped. I don't think I've ever done that, but that does seem smart. And the boss has a slim sword equipped. That's pretty funny. My boss never has a slim sword equipped, let me tell you. I think I'm playing it wrong, to be honest. It's good luck res. Oh yeah, that's like Leonardo and Micaiah. They're both amazing units. Trying to figure. I started months ago. Okay, I got you, Dino. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh man, but I do agree with you, Seafair, and I do think that's where a lot of our contention lies. And I think you're probably much more correct than I am in most of these conversations, but I don't know. And I think most of the time my brain is still at least slightly more toward efficiency, but I guess this game is just unique for me because like I just want bulk so bad for the Dawn Brigade members for part 3. They were better than Jill and Nolan. Trust. Trust me. Did you see that Leonardo level up? Oh my god, boss ass unit. Trust. Absolute beast. Has more speed than magic? That's nuts. Ours actually has a 1 difference, but that's because she hasn't gotten either stat. I've had some like very speed blessed Micaiahs, because like I said, I do train her a lot. Oddly enough, I've seen a lot of Micaiahs get trained because I failed. We'll see how this run goes, but I've only completed one run of hard mode Iron Man Radiant Dawn, and I had to reset many times on the Dawn Brigade. So most of the time when I start a run, like with the GBA games, I can pretty much confirm that we'll at least make it pretty far. We may have to do this run a couple of times. Let me just say that. It's looking okay so far, but we may have to do this a couple of times. If last time was any indication. Yeah, Nolan can probably... I don't get doubled, right? This guy has 11. I think I barely... Yeah, no, I don't. I only have 8. Scribbling fire. I'm gonna argue about it on the internet. No, I agree with you. I have no problem having these conversations. I think they're fun. I just I definitely don't have all the answers, that's for sure. These level ups, man. You know, I kind of like Micaiah, to be honest. I think Thany's super fun to use, but man, Micaiah is Absolute dog, man. Making the Regnal on that map, yeah. Laura kept getting one shot from you. Oh yeah, I've definitely lost Laura. Definitely lost Laura a couple of times. I pretty much lost. I feel like I pretty much lost every unit in various playthroughs. I wonder if it's safe doing this. I mean, the archer can't even attack me, so it's probably fine. Yeah, next map is really tough. Yes. Next map is really tough, and the chapter where, well, I keep talking about Jill killing herself. We will potentially see that. That chapter can be pretty tough. But yeah, next chapter is no joke for sure. Yeah, exactly, Clane. There are a ton of game over conditions, especially in the early game. Like Mesh Bamba was saying earlier, like once we get to a certain point, it'll ease up quite a bit, like most Fire Emblem games, but the early game is no joke. It depends on funny your game arts. I actually saw that. It kept getting recommended to me, and I didn't really understand what it was. And then I watched an episode. I watched. I actually kind of want to watch all the episodes. It's pretty cool, what he does. I've talked about it before. I'm not as big a fan of that, playing Fire Emblem in that regard, but the way that he like micromanages everything, like from the perspective of somebody who like tries to be as safe as possible all the time, watching that gives me like anxiety. Cause like the way he's moving around units, like that, it doesn't work. Like they should die, but then they don't, obviously, because he's got everything planned. It's crazy. Yeah, for anyone that hasn't seen it, what is it? His name's Don, right? Don has the goat. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. I'm gonna probably watch some more myself. It is crazy watching him do what he does. %59%, huh? Dude, I actually hate. So I love that the soldiers incorporate the shield on their blocks in this, or the misses in this game. I do think that's cool, but I hate it because when it happens, I like cringe in my soul when I get blocked by a shield. I really don't like it. Boss doesn't move, does he? No, probably not. Hold on, did we get Thani? No, you get Thani out of that. Oh no, we do have Thani. That's right, because you can Thani the shit out of this boss. I love Thani so much. Well, I don't get doubled here, do I? I guess we'll never know. % growth. Yeah, I should maybe go back and watch that. I think I might have seen that at some point. I just forgot about it. But it's really cool. It's really cool. The real question is, has Don ever heard of Pano? Yeah, I mean, how couldn't he, right? I'm the top Fire Emblem Iron Maner in the world, of course. I doubt that Don's ever heard of Pano FE. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll become big enough to be heard of by. That's our. Wow, you get one shot. That's our moment. We know we've gotten there when I get a nod from Don in one of his LTCs. I haven't seen Leonardo miss, but Nolan. That's true. That's true. Leonardo has been the model of consistency thus far. Quality's really bad. Yeah, if it was 10 years ago, I can imagine it's a pretty ass. Is it Fire Emblem Conquest with -100? Yeah, each level up was a. Jesus Christ. People are fucking crazy, man. I always think like I'm trying to do like the Fire Emblem games on like the hardest difficulties or whatever, and then somebody tells me that, and I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe I'm just a casual after all. That's nuts. Don't move a finger, thief, or I'll skewer you with my lance and serve you for lunch. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a mecha like video, but people talk about mecha. I've definitely heard of mecha. I know of Mecha and now Don Don. Those are the Oh, and I just one-shot him? Fuck it, yeah, okay. Silver-haired maiden, I've got you. Lucky for you, Jared wants you alive, but there's no escaping now. I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. Oh, how pompous. Try to disappoint me, and I'll break both your arms. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Should we get Makai level up, which is a negative is a bad thing? Yeah. That's definitely when you would get the good Makai level ups for sure. With this many, we can't hold them back. Call for reinforcements. Bye-bye. Yeah, let's open this. And let's get out of here. I think we got the, yeah. This chapter can actually be a little sus, especially at the beginning, so I'm happy to get through this. At last, glory be. The abbot will have his medicine. Wait for me here, I'll return soon. I think the biggest thing about that chapter that you need to know 100%, because you don't get Sowed at the beginning, you only have Nolan, and you're going to want to use Nolan. But Nolan does get doubled by some of the enemies. Once you realize that, you can kind of play around it. But if you don't realize that Nolan's about to get doubled, that chapter could be very challenging. Well done, everybody. Are we all present and accounted for? Wait, Laura's missing. She was just with me. Let's split up and search for her. Makai, you come with me. The force is huge. We can cover more ground if we search individually. But let's rendezvous at Kunu Swamp in 3 marks time. In 3 marks time. Somebody's nearby. You sensed me, did you? Where is Laura? And you saw through my ruse. You're as clever as they say, my dear. You even came alone. How brave of you. Was that to give your friends a chance to escape? What a thoughtful little thing you are. Micaiah, don't come any closer. Laura, let her go. I like that Jared, like, not only is he like the leader of the Benyan occupation army, but he's also like doing everything himself. What a Chad. She isn't one of us. Now, you know I can't do that. She's a valuable hostage, just like you. No, Yune, fly away. Ah, dreaded bird. Yes, get that mangy flying bag of bones. Get that mangy flying bag of bones out of here before I squash it like a fly. How annoying. Enough of this. Back to the castle. As long as we have you two, the others don't matter. Sir, all hands withdraw. I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about this. Nice. Only the clear bonus. A faint light. Glaive prison. Hope the others escaped. I'm sure they are safe and secure. Just as I'm sure the abbot got his medicine. I believe in them. Pardon, excuse me, not to pry, but did you know you're bleeding? You've got some blood on your sleeve there. Oh, you're right. I've been so distracted, I didn't even notice. Unfortunately, there are no vulneraries to heal you in this rat hole. Here, try wrapping this cloth around your wound. Thank you very much. I don't believe we met. I'm Micaiah. I'm Amy. I've been a lucky guest in this dungeon for quite some time. On behalf of myself and my snoozing friend over there, Ileana, it's very nice to meet you, Micaiah. Why are you two here? I wish I knew. I belong to a merchant caravan that was passing through en route to the next market day. When we arrived, we were brought to this charming prison against our will. Now we await the general's pleasure. I see. Well, that doesn't sound good. How unfortunate. So you can talk. You've been so quiet over there. I assumed you didn't speak our language. If you wish, you may use this salve on your wound. It's an infusion of olivine grass. Olivine grass? I've never heard of it. Are you sure it's safe? It's unquestionably safe and effective. Thank you most kindly. I'll try it. Well, aren't you the trusting one? Are you honestly comfortable applying a strange medicine to your wound? I am. I know it'll work. Thank you for sharing your medicine. You're welcome. I hear something. I always thought they were olivine glasses, not olivine grasses. But maybe I'm just stupid. So, I'm so glad you're both alright. Sorry it took so long to get here. Well, hello. I remember you. You've certainly grown up to be easy on the eyes. I believe I'm a little smitten. You two know each other? Somewhat. We crossed paths during the war. Let's get out of here before the guards come. I'll open the door, then we'll find a way out. Oh, Amy. Oh, Amy. I'd like to get out of here, too. Like Amy, I have no idea why I've been imprisoned. May I join you? By all means. I thank you so much. My name is Kurth. Well then, Kurth, after you. I can transform into a dragon. This chapter's kind of weird. So this way. Nolan, Edward, Leonardo, it's so good to see you. How did you manage to sneak in this far without my help? Oddly, one of the soldiers led us in the back way. A Benyon soldier? Yes, he said, if you're here to save Laura, follow me. How strange. Why would a Benyon soldier mention me? Gee, I wonder why. Prisoners are escaping. So whatever come his Laguz. Oh, has he? We can check him out. The cloak shields him from weapon racism. Surprise, surprise, they found us. While I was in the army, I borrowed a few tomes and staves. Perfect, now I can fight too. If you'll lend me that tome, I can fight as well. With all due respect, I'm certainly no fighter, and neither is the boy. You don't know that, Amy! We'll tiptoe around you all and stay out of harm's way. Good luck, everyone. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna stop putting my phone on the desk. When it vibrates, it scares the shit out of me. I'm sorry to impose upon you. Please be careful. Oh. No. Some ad or something. Hungry girl is back. Maybe she'll survive this time. He's a pilgrim. Pilgrim. Oh, his race is Bjork. Oh, that's interesting. Weird, yeah. And then yeah, Amy. I can't remember. I think there is like something if Amy dies. Are either of them game over conditions? I don't think so. I don't think they're game over conditions. So Ileana is actually a very interesting unit in this game because she's got, I think, probably the best availability of any character in the entire game because she's available for most of the Dawn Brigade and then basically just the entire rest of the game other than part 2. But I never really like use her very much. But she is really good at taking things from the Dawn Brigade to the Grail Mercenaries, so we're definitely going to be utilizing that later on. I think Aaron shows up on turn 2. Yeah, I think he isn't here yet. It's weird that the boss is like over here. The bosses have discipline, which you can steal, which can be useful for sure. Just the blue units, yeah, that's what I thought. But I think there is some, like, I think you miss out on an item maybe later if you have Amy die. I don't really remember. I remember one time we were trying to figure out if there was any downside to it, but I can't remember what we came up with. Ileana's fun. Yeah, part of the biggest issue with Ileana, like actually using her, is that like because she goes to the mercenaries, you really want to be spending your experience and stuff with the Dawn Brigade on the Dawn Brigade. Oh, I get doubled. That's unfortunate. All right, how do I want to do this? Fortunately, Soth is really the only... I guess I can have Soth do this. Okay, killing this guy's nice. Yeah, that's a good start. You have no discipline. SS, yeah, I mean, I think Ileana could probably be cool if you use her. It's just in like these Iron Mans, it's pretty, I think it's pretty tough to justify using her just because of 2, 3, 4, 5. Just because of that. I'm trying to think of, I guess if I have like Nolan go here, then this guy will attack Nolan, and then I guess Edward, somebody needs to fight this guy probably too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6, right? Yeah. And you definitely one-shot me, right? 23, yeah. 22, 25. That appears to be a one-shot. You don't get one-shot. Okay, so you just go where Leonardo is right now. I suppose I don't really have to worry about that guy too much, right? Wait, I'm not in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, this guy will attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll attack Nolan. You'll probably attack Edward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think this is probably good. You can also direct in this game, which I should probably do just so they don't die. But I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Oh my god, I take 1,000,000. Oh, he's attacking me. Oh. Okay, that's kind of, I was kind of hoping that guy wouldn't attack me because I want the knight to come, but whatever. It's fine. The real Jeloko, I think. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Where the hell is this knight going? He's just wandering off on his own. Welcome to Path of Radiant Dawn. I don't know why I keep saying Path of Radiance. This is not Path of Radiance. Okay, so Aaron is a recruitable unit. You have to do with Laura, which is a little concerning because obviously Laura's a healer, but I don't know why. I always think the card has effective damage against knights, but that's just not how it works. You can't even use a steel butt base. Yeah, that would be nice, huh? Okay, let's just kill this guy before he does something wacky. It'd be nice if Thunder Magic didn't suck. Yeah, Thunder Magic really blows in this game, which is funny because it's definitely the best magic in Path of Radiance, but it stinks in this game. I was kind of wanted to use Ileana, but like I said, it's just so tough to. Unless you want to, actually promoting Ileana with a Master Seal is pretty valuable, and the fact that she comes to level 12 was pretty nice. Not because you actually want like the stat boost or anything, but because you get more capacity and you can shove more skills on her to send to the Ground Mercenaries. So it's actually pretty useful to do that. Just kind of wacky. Yeah, kill this guy if you. Yeah, do that. You just tell us we want to switch to. That is a good point. Yeah. Bro, what is your problem, Aaron? That's funny. That's pretty funny. Dude, cancel on an archer might be the dumbest thing. I'm sure it does have uses, but man, it is like a joke. How much movement do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna put you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Nolan, just heal. Just do that. Like we were talking about before with healing items are ridiculous in this game. Vulneraries have 8 uses and heal 20, which is really good for like most of the game. And then concoctions are really good too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So while healers are amazing in this game, as they always are, you definitely don't have to be as you don't have to work around them quite as much as some of the other games. Maybe I should have. Is Soth in danger? I could have looked at some numbers here. I feel like there's a. There's only one. There's 2 javelins. That's a good dodge. And then we missed an 86. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, him not killing is totally fine. Yeah, okay. I think that's good positioning for Aaron as well for the recruit. The steel discipline skill? I don't know. It's a good question. I can't remember. I thought last time we like came up with somebody who it worked well on, but now I can't remember who that was. Aaron, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It is you, Laura. I knew it, but Aaron, why? Why would any true Daean join sides with Benyan? A true Daean? I'm not sure. I still have one. I still am one. Not since a family of merchants from Benyan took me in. But I can never do anything to hurt you. You've always been like a little sister to me. Get out of here, Laura. Well, you still have a chance. I'll turn a blind eye. But what about Micaiah and Sode? They've risked their lives fighting for the abbot and for me. Couldn't possibly abandon them now. Not even if it meant saving myself. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Or bother. What's wrong? I can't keep lying to myself any longer. I know what Daean is doing in, I know what Benyan is doing in Daean is despicable, and I can't support it. Then from now on, I'm fighting for what's right, just like the abbot taught us. Come on, let's get out of here. Oh, let's get you and everyone else out of here. Wonderful, thank you, Aaron. I knew it. You haven't changed a bit. You're as considerate as ever. Your family would have been so proud. So Aaron is an interesting unit, because... Where's Aaron? Aaron has a 75% strength, skill, and his defense is 70. Which means if you promote Aaron, he has an average of 21 defense, which is quite a bit. So yeah. I'm not going to be using Aaron on this playthrough, but that's the reason that I'm usually a pretty big fan of training Aaron, because I love high defense and I don't double a knight? Holy fuck. This knight is like almost as fast as the soldiers. All my homies love Edward. I'm trying with Edward, man, but man, he can't even double his knight. I wonder if I can get him to kill here. Okay, this should work. I want to use Edward on this playthrough, but it's tough out there. Now, Aaron does have absolute dog shit speed. I'm talking about Aaron as if he's this busted unit. He's far from it. He has basically no speed. But again, I like him because I like the defense that he provides. All right, Edward, I need a big level up here. Okay, I'll take speed. Don't call it Terrible Radiant Edward for nothing. I suppose that's true. I mean, he has 15 speed now. That should be pretty good. He does still get weighed down by the steel sword. I wish he get a little bit more strength too, but he's doing all right. Okay, let's have Thani kill here. With our support, with our 16 health. So one of the things about this game is health in general is really low. Like most units don't get that much health in this game. That was actually a good level up. So I was complaining about Jill's health earlier, but to be honest, Aaron also has dog shit health. Everyone has dog shit health in this game. I don't think this guy moves. I feel like he would have already moved. I guess if Aaron just stands next to him, there's no way he can do anything scary. This does mean Nolan has to hit. 86, 81. Just make sure we kill him, yeah. Good job, Micaiah. One out of every 5 level ups is decent. We'll take it. Is guard the wait, which one is what is guard? Does somebody have guard? Can redirect attacks aimed at supported allies toward this unit. Oh. I don't know. I feel like that's not... I don't know if I've ever seen that proc, now that I think about it. But I feel like that at least sounds kind of useful. I don't know if these guys move or not. 1, 2, 3... I guess if Nolan goes here, we should be good. I don't think this guy moves, but just in case, I don't want to attack Micaiah. Oh, also, you guys can move up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've just never seen that proc, like, ever. But it seems kind of useful. Does it happen like every time? Oh, it's only a 25% activation? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't seem that good. That just seems really inconsistent. I don't like skills like that where it's like a percentage to proc, especially when it's like a defensive skill like that. How much do I trust Soth doing this? That's the question. That's a good question. I don't know if I have an answer. Well, I gotta do something, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you can get to her? I have 3 defense? Oh, shoot. I don't know if that guy moves or not. Okay, that's not bad. Let's do this. Yeah, and then this, I guess. And then we can start whacking this guy. I don't know. So we're trying to kill on 3-7. That's pretty funny. The only time it worked is when they were an enemy. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it proc. It seems in theory to be like kind of useful, but yeah, I'm not really sure that I can picture a scenario where you'd be in that situation where it would actually like matter, but I don't know. Again, I think this guy just flat out doesn't move, but just in case, I'm trying to be careful. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Pretty sure we're just on the no movement plan. Get his HD jacket? Dude, he looks good when he promotes. You won't get away. I'll slice through you like a hot knife through cold butter. If we can get this kind of figured... Okay. I was about to say, I wonder how much damage the boss can do. Apparently the answer is pretty close to 0. He really is styling when he promotes, though. That is very true. Edward is a really fun unit to use, so I'm excited to try to make him work. Okay. No crit, there's probably fine. Little javelin action. The first couple turns of this chapter can be very sketchy, so the fact that we're past that is nice. We're definitely not out of the woods, but after you get past the first couple turns, it eases up a bit. Although there are still reinforcements we need to contend with, so. Female Edward is also good in this game. Are you talking about me? I actually love Mia in this game. I think Mia's amazing in this game. I train Mia almost every single time. Mia's like a great combination of like actually good and super fun to use. And I think Swordmasters look way cooler fighting in this game than they do in Path of Radiance. Yeah, I'm a big Mia fan. Okay. We should be in support range now, which is good. Sure, whatever. I think Zahark's pretty good too, but Zahark's more of like a filler unit. I think Zahark's just like okay. But yeah, Myrmidons and Swordmasters are way better in this game than Path of Radiance and most of the GBA games, to be honest. The Black Knight's just keeping Alendite warm for Edward. I have support now, so yeah, the percentage is pretty low. Okay, I'm okay with this. Oops, just hit the mic. Has been upgraded. Upboard a good speed base in this game. Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. Having actual speed. The fact that Mia, like the Grill Mercenaries are good across the board, don't get me wrong, but the fact that Mia and Shannon can double immediately is actually pretty unique. Yeah, I would agree. I think Mia is genuinely a good unit in this game. I'm gonna not actually attack because I think that might go poorly. Oh, I should have directed the allies because I think I don't know, we'll see. I wonder if I get doubled here. I do get doubled. This is why that, man, the steel axe, the weight of the steel axe with Nolan's base strength isn't bad per se, but weighs a lot. You think Shannon's pretty ass in this game? Really? I feel like Shannon's good. I don't know. I feel like Shannon's just so easy to use. It's like Titania. Like, I think Shannon and Titania are both quite good. But I suppose Shannon's class is still pretty bad. Alright, can we Thani this guy? I love Thani, man. It's like my favorite thing in this game, almost. I just love it so much. There's something about, like, the animation of, like, the nuke and how much damage it deals. I know a Micaiah is, like, horrible, but man, I could watch Thani hit enemies all day. Okay, if we can kill this guy, we can take this choke, which will be really nice. Now, killing this guy, 10. I don't think this was enough. 14. Hypothetically, that works, right? It all has to hit, though, is the problem. 89. It's all pretty, like, good. I guess I'll do this, because that way I don't need Leonardo to hit. I just need 2 to hit. And then if this misses, we can do something else. Okay. Yeah, that's true, Seafer. I figured you were going to say that, yeah. I can understand that. I just feel like he's so easy to use. I keep hitting my mic. But I do agree with you. Like, despite his insane stats, being 2 range locked is just always a bad thing. I love Thani too. Man, I was curious when you'd realize that I kept saying Thani and chime in, because I know how much you love Thani. So Thani in this game is a light magic that's unique to Micaiah, and it's effective against mounted and knight units. And it is very strong and very fun to use. You only have an energy drop. Is that okay? A little weird. You can't attack through the wall, can you? No. Okay, so give him the vulnerary then. One day I'll hit the right buttons. There we go. You mean an Edward drop? I should really give it to Edward. The thing is though, I kind of want to meme with Meg, and I'm kind of waiting on our those items for Meg. But I also kind of want to do Edward because I do want to make him work. I don't know. I'm like split between Edward and Meg right now. Yeah, I think crossbows are pretty bad. It's fun to watch crossbows like obliterate flyers and stuff, but I think overall they end up being like, pretty bad. Oh, this isn't great. The fact that you can attack like around the tree here is so weird. Is Nolan gonna die? No, because I don't think, well, do I double? It depends if Nolan gets, I should have traded him off the Steel Axe. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Oh. I don't know why this guy doesn't want to attack Nolan, but whatever. I'll take it. Who's making you mean steel sword to give to Edward? And fortune you sell, you mean 3,000 gold? Oh, poor Meg. I mean, true, but poor Meg. Oh, I've heard. Poor Meg. Meg Gaming. Yeah, I don't know why this guy didn't attack. I don't know why this guy didn't attack Nolan. I don't think he could have killed me. Like, I don't think he actually does double. Wait, hold on a minute. I have 10 defense. This guy's 23 attack, which means he totally could have killed. Why did this guy not attack? What? Okay. I'm pretty sure that was an extreme never punish moment right there. Because I'm pretty sure this guy just kills Nolan if he actually attacks him. That's just a strange occurrence. Whatever. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. It's just kind of odd. Edward is the best lord of the series. Yeah, I wonder why he didn't attack Nolan. That's weird. Huh. There was the chance to be crit. Yeah, it's perfect, right? I already couldn't be crit, but now I really can't be crit. Oh, bravo, bravo. I want to use that unit. That's crazy. Also make the unit so dog shit that it doesn't even matter if she gets crit. Okay, the fact that I one-shot there is great. So we can be little Edward gamers. Hopefully this doesn't miss. This is actually kind of bad if this misses, but nah. In Edward, all things are possible. Actually, the energy drop on Edward makes a lot of sense, huh? Because it would mean he'll probably actually start doubling with the steel sword, which is valuable. Oh, wait. Can I only... Hold on a minute. Can I only kill... What is the support? It shows what support gives, right? Oh, I think I can only kill because of the support. 1, 2, 3. Although, am I still in support range here? 1, 2, 3. I think, right? I should be. I suppose even if I'm not, the boss can't actually get out of this little corner. Oh, we're good. Okay, never mind. We're good. You crawl quietly back into your cell, and I'll spare you. More than that, however, I cannot promise. Don't be so sure. This isn't our first fight, and it won't be our last. A brave yet foolish sentiment before the might of the Empire. You lowlifes are just cracked dirt beneath my boots. Jeez. Okay, bro. Jesus. My man's spitting. Edward Trump always makes sense. Imagine being named Burton. Imagine naming your kid Burton. Oh, defense. Take that. Yeah, I've never really liked crossbows very much. Their damage is just so low. It's just so hard to like you can I guess you can trade a crossbow onto Shinon so he can do some enemy phase stuff, but like it's so bad if Shinon's doing enemy phase stuff anyways, because the crossbow's so weak that I don't know. Even if you run, there's no place for you scum to go. Here's for Meg and Meg alone. She just share them with her sweetheart sometimes. That's true. That's true. I forgot about her her romance. I mean, Makai is not in danger, right? Like, I'm always worried about her, but I don't think this guy moves. I'll rescue drop Micaiah. I don't think I need to, but I'm just worried. I'm always worried about Micaiah. All right, then let's get these guys to start coming in here. And then, yeah. I mean, maybe this is bad, because now we're not in support range of Soth. Is that a mistake? I don't know. Yeah, it's probably fine. Shove in human shield. Sometimes Meg, you know, takes an enemy hit that would kill somebody, and that's valuable. She's the best. All right, Vin. Yeah, sounds good. Enjoy D&D. Takes over from Zelgius when he dies. Okay. Yeah, this guy just doesn't move. I was pretty sure he didn't move, but you know, I'm always really careful about that stuff. Still don't double. Yikes. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that sounds good. Just, I don't know, do that, I guess. If we can double Asher. What a beast. What a beast. I mean, I am still using Edward. I just, you know, I want to use Meg as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But nobody. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think if I put Micaiah like here, we should be good. We're actually a little bit ahead of schedule. I feel like it usually takes me a little bit longer to go through this chapter, which is probably still very slow in the grand scheme of things. But because usually the reinforcements, there's reinforcements that show up like here, and usually they've already showed up. So I actually feel pretty good about the way we're doing this. This is the biggest struggle on these chapters, and the biggest struggle with the Dawn Brigade in general early on is that other than Soth, it's really difficult to, and this is why I like Nolan so much, it's really difficult to find like a secondary person to actually be able to take hits. I do get doubled by that. Oh no, he gets weighed down. You don't get weighed down by the hand axe, do you? No. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I guess if one person attacks Aaron, that's like fine. We can just do this. Yeah, I think that's probably okay. Yeah, keep directing them. Just like come to the corner. I don't know. You'll figure it out. I'm sure you'll be alright. So you have 3 you have 3 copies of Radiant Dawn? That's funny. No crit. Okay. I unfortunately do not. I only have 1 copy of Radiant Dawn, unfortunately. I think I have 2. Oh, no, I don't have 2 Path of Radiance. I thought I did. Man, Aaron's always cracked. I like Aaron. You know what's fun about Aaron? I don't know exactly how this works, but when units cap in this game, like cap stats, all their other stats are like, they get more of them. I'm sure somebody knows more information on this than I do, but Aaron is a really peculiar unit after you train him for a while, because when he promotes to a Halberdier, he's like very close to capping strength, skill, and speed. And after he does that, or sorry, strength, skill, and defense. And after he does that, he basically gets speed every single level, which means in the end, he can actually be a pretty strong unit. But dude, somebody is spitting next door. I don't know what my man is talking about, but he is spitting. What is that? What is bro talking about? What is bro yapping about? The fact that Steel Sword is even related to Braum is blasphemy. Oh, poor Steel Sword. The fact that Steel Sword, that's so mean. Poor Meg. The fact that Steel Sword is... I mean, true, but it's sad. When you named Ashura. That's true. That is true. Alright, we should be good to go after this. Well, unless anything crazy happens, we should be good in this chapter. And like Vin was saying, this chapter is, no joke. So I'm pretty happy to get through this. TBH. Is this dangerous? Steel Sword. No, I don't think I'm in danger. You know, Ironstart. You talking about Rad and what was it, Rad and Caesar or whatever? My goats. You can actually I don't really have like a plan for it, and we obviously didn't do it here, but you can actually use, because Kurth is pretty bulky, you can actually use Kurth a little bit as like a blocker if you want. Amy will die immediately. You shouldn't do that, but So an extra weapon for Edward. All things are possible through Edward. Because there's W human shield. He really is though. He's got like 50 health or something crazy like that. I think he gets doubled, but still. Well, if the sword guy didn't double me, I don't think this guy will. Nice. Mission weighing Edward down with a steel sword. Hey, if you give him the Edward drop, then he doesn't get weighed down. All right, we need to seize this turn or arrive or escape or whatever. I guess I could maybe get another kill for Edward. I don't know. Then we should get out of here because I don't really have anybody to plug up this gap unless I send Soth back here. But I'm not trying to farm this too much. Okay, looks pretty good. I love the backflip, dude. The animations in this game so much better than Path of Radiance. Nice, there we go. Okay, that was a huge level up. Edward's gross are nuts, so this Edward actually feels kind of weak, but that was a sick level up. I wonder how our Edward compares. All right, level 10 Edward. His HP's perfect. His strength is perfect. His skill is one screwed. His speed is about perfect. Okay, this is actually a very reasonable Edward. Yeah, this is about where he's supposed to be. His animations in the series, yeah, I love the animations. It's like the worst unit in the game. Fiona is, I mean, isn't like, I feel like Ashnard is probably the worst character in the game. No, I feel like Fiona and Meg actually have way more utility than Ashnard. It's like Kurth. It might be like, yeah, or like Nasir or something. I don't know if it's, Kurth is pretty bad. I feel like it's like Ashnard or somebody though. Like, yeah, Ashnard is like, she has no utility on any of those maps. And yeah, her availability is like atrocious. I don't know. I guess I'm not 100% sure who's worse between Meg and Fiona. Yeah, Meg's probably worse than Fiona. But I think someone like Ashnard is probably the worst character in the game, to BH. I don't know why I'm getting a kill for Ileana here. Oh, this crit is so cool. I love that crit. Or maybe like Vika's the worst character in the game. Fiona is really bad. I guess I can heal. I feel like that's not true because Vika still has some more utility, but I don't know. Vika's pretty bad. Did you develop oversight for Fiona to be so bad? We were talking about it before. Like, Fiona has a lot of problems, but 32 hour for wings, so sad, dude. Vika is actually one of my, like, I feel like one of the like saddest characters in all of Fire Emblem. Like, at least if you're talking about Tormund and Morim, like, you can just go play Path of Radiance and experience those characters. Vika's got nothing, man. Yeah, I would agree with you. I would agree with you, Seafair. Yeah, I think Vika still has, she has pretty good utility. I mean, she's available on that swamp chapter, so. Fiona says swiping level 9. I'm telling you, man, if you look at Fiona's stats, I feel like she didn't look that bad, but yeah. Her design is cool. I totally agree. I think Vika's like one of the like worst missed opportunities. The fact that you actually get a Raven, I mean, I know you get Nalucci too, but man, I feel like Vika's one of the like most missed opportunities in Fire Emblem. Thank you so much, all of you. Because of your bravery, I can finally rejoin my merchant caravan. Still, coming back to Navasa, I'm stunned at the terrible state of things. Who would have thought that Benyan would rule with such an iron fist? They run your nation with boundless cruelty, looting the towns and sending your able-bodied men to camps. It breaks my heart. They make me miss Ashnard, Dane's late Mad King, and I never thought I would say that. At least he never tried to destroy Crimea as a country. I mean, Ashnard was doing some pretty fucked up shit. What do you mean by that? People make a country. One person, even a noble king, does not make a country. And a strong country only exists when its people are strong. As Benyan crushes the citizenry, it slowly destroys Dayan. The dastards are treating Dayan like a nation of slaves. If this, I like the chest hair that George is rocking there. It looks kind of weird. It almost looks like a tattoo. Maybe it's not chest hair. You know that he's wearing that deliberately like that to show it off too. If this persists, Dayan's strength will be sapped, and the nation itself will cease to be. And what should we do? What can we do to save our country? There is a rumor. If it's true, there might be some hope. Look here, George. Don't go spouting off rumors. No, I want to know. If there's a shred of hope for us, tell us. Vika is a goth girlfriend. Oh, they didn't give her the stats. I didn't know that. That's interesting. He's never getting any of them. Yeah, I could honestly buy Kurth being like the worst character in the game. There are some, that's the thing, you talk about like Meg and Fiona being really bad, and they are, but there are so many like niche, just absolute dog shit characters in the game that are just so ruined by availability. I mean, you want to talk about like, maybe like Renning or somebody? Is like Renning the worst character in the game? I don't know, probably not, but there's a lot of dog shit units. You can eat your horse. Favorite pastimes, killing civilians. Well, the rumor is that King Ashnard left an orphan behind. Really, is that true? King Ashnard had a child? Why have I never heard this? It's just a rumor, nothing more. But if it's true, it would be a great strike. It would be a strike of great fortune for Dan. In the last war, Crimea used a scion of the royal family to unify its people and rally a liberation army. So could Dan. And drive out the loathsome Benyan. So where's this orphan? According to rumor, he's in the east, near the desert of Dan. Or the desert of death. I was like, desert of Dan, that's a weird. Trying to raise an army to lay claim to the throne. Shall we go there? Micaiah, what do you think? In the desert, an important encounter awaits us. It shall be one that changes the shape of our future. Well, that's it then. We must go to the desert and meet our destiny. Yeah, Peleus' place is pretty bad. Renning actually has utility on 0% growth. Does he really? But that, so you bring him to the final area on 0% growths? That's funny. Torsion Mastermind Dane's insurrection confirmed? It seems that way, doesn't it? If everyone else dies. I feel like Gifka's really good though. I feel like Gifka's kind of nuts. Yeah, the fact that Kurth is forced in the tower is really rough. But I feel like Gifka's pretty nuts. And like you have, doesn't he come with the goose gems too? I feel like Gifka's good. All right, we finally get our base. Yeah, the bonus experience in this game is very limited. I can't even, what is that, like 30 experience? Not even, oh no, it's like 34. Yeah, it's terrible. 27 experience, that's nuts. For bad players or Iron Man. I mean, I do think they're cool that they exist. Like, Radiant Dawn is just so rough with that kind of stuff. It's cool. Like, I like running from a story's perspective. It's nice that Stefan shows up again. Like, Oliver, is Oliver the worst character? I mean, Oliver's dog shit. You mean Edward experience? I mean, does he want the 27 experience? I don't even know how useful that is. In town. So, have you noticed? Oh, it's where we get Meg here. Yes, ever since we arrived here. What should we do? I don't sense any malice. Whoever it is, doesn't seem to mean us any harm. But yes, let's do it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Or on 3 then. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Hey! There, now we can see your face. You're a girl? I'm sorry. No, wait, please don't run. My name is Makai. Don't be afraid. Have you gone mad? Don't tell her your name. We're on the run, remember? That's right, she's not after us. How do you know that? This is my brother. This is my brother, so we're from Navasa. Oh, hi there. Hi there. And you are... I'm Meg. What are you doing out here on the edge of the desert? I'm looking for someone very important, someone close to my heart. All by yourself? Yes. You're meeting someone way out here? I'm not sure exactly. All I know is that it's where he came before he disappeared. I thought maybe he went to the desert. What a coincidence. We're also looking for someone in the desert. Would you like to come along? Really? Are you sure? Of course. Well, thank you. I've been so lonely since I left Crimea all on my own. You came all the way from Crimea? I'm surprised you made it this far. That's it then. Welcome aboard, Meg. You're one of us now. Best unit in the game. Time for Steel Sword, Edward. Was 100% crit with Metrona? Does he really? Big ooh for Son. Aw, Son just got friend zoned out here. Just use his daughter. He's definitely Meg's definitely gonna be our MVP this time, yeah. Well, hello, don't mind us. Is that supposed to be an undershirt? Yeah, that looks so weird. I mean, the guy on the right's makes sense, but his is like so weird. Don't mind us. We'll take a moment of your time. Well, hello, George. Hello, Daniel. We just wanted to tell you a little bit about what we can do for you. I've already told her. George will buy from us any items or weapons that we no longer need. And Daniel... Hey, excuse me. We're here to talk to Micaiah, not some stuffy know-it-all punk. George, don't be rude. I'm sorry about that, Soth. Anyway, we just wanted to tell you about some changes we made to our business. Alright then, I'll keep my mouth shut as long as Daniel does the talking. Thank you. I didn't know that George hated Soth so much. So what do you have, Daniel? Hey, thanks for asking. I've got a guy who's a master blacksmith. He makes weapons you wouldn't believe, and they're not available anywhere else. Hey, thanks a lot, George. I make weapons too. Pretty good ones if I do say so myself. It's just, you know, customs have always been extremely tight lately. Raw materials are so hard to come by. Which reminds me, if you ever have weapons you don't need, would you sell them to us? Yes, please. Actually, even better, sell me your weapons and I'll give them to Daniel. Then he can smelt them down and use the steel for newer, shinier pieces. It costs some money to upgrade weapons, but hey, let's face it, it's worth the money. Owning a custom-made weapon sets you apart from the common soldier. Oh, and here's a one-time only deal. I won't even charge you for the materials on your first upgrade. Pretty nice, huh? Got that, Micaiah? Yes, thank you. One last thing. If you ever bring me a coin, I'll give you a little bonus on whatever I'm making for you. They're very rare, so be sure to hang on to them. Don't sell them to some stranger. Wait, what? Did that give me nothing? The base conversation explaining, Oh, is it really a Japanese exclusive mechanic? I thought he was gonna give me something. Micaiah low-key a groomer, though. He made a shirt out of his chest hair? It looks like it. Raising my perfect husband was easier than finding it? Yikes. Yikes, indeed. I should probably forge something. Well, I'll do this next time. I think I'm gonna end the stream here for today. Yeah, we'll do all this stuff next time. It'll be a good place to start next time. She knew what she was doing? It seems that way, doesn't it? Yeah, no deaths for the death counter, which actually there really can't be deaths in early Radiant Dawn because it's just a game over, so. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here for today, and we'll get back to it tomorrow. You sell stuff to get 14 points in the Japanese version. Oh, but only the... Oh, that's really interesting. You just sell stuff to get forging points. Yeah, that's interesting. I did not know that. I kind of wish we were playing the... I guess I'd be really confused if we were playing the Japanese version because I wouldn't understand what's going on, but I'd be kind of curious how that works. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, but... So the reason to hate Micaiah... Edward can't die because he's the main character. Edward's actually a game over condition for the entire playthrough. My goat. My goat. Why is this being weird? Alright, well, anyways, thanks for watching, as always. I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, and we will keep playing, of course, Radiant Dawn. Hopefully no game overs. We sim for mommy Micaiah. Yikes. Yikes. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.